Alright, everybody. Time for a brand new Let's Play here on the Hubs. I'm going to save all my talking for after the initial cutscene. We're going to be playing this on medium. They eat and drink like pigs and give nothing back.
They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
Alright, so first things first, let's see if we can get some subtitles going. Okay. Alright, everybody. So like I said, today we're going to be starting a brand new Let's Play here on the channel. And it's probably my favorite non-Nintendo franchise. If you remember in some of my Pokemon Let's Plays, I said we would be doing other titles. We weren't just a Nintendo channel, and this is one of the things I was hinting at. Bioshock. It was arguably my favorite franchise through high school, as it came out, I think 2007, so I was in like 7th grade when it came out, and then Bioshock Infinite came out when I was a junior, so they were pretty much the franchise of my teenage years. And yeah, this game was horrifying when I was 13. Now, this first episode will be a little more dialogue driven, so I will not be talking nearly as much as you saw from that opening scene. And here is another dialogue scene.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
So as we're going throughout the game, we will be trying to collect all of the audio diaries, all the power to the people, and collect all the little sisters. So we'll be talking about backstory, about Rapture, about the characters. The more we go, we'll collect audio diaries because the dialogue is very good about keeping you up to date with the story that's going on right now. But you'll need the audio diaries to figure out um, everything that happened to the city. The game tells its backstory through audio diaries. Hey there, gorgeous. What are you up to? Right, so while there's not that many traditional cutscenes, you'll notice that Atlas talks a lot. I do want to show off the view a little bit. Won't spend too much time, but at the same time, it's a very pretty area. Let's see. Hello. I'll have to pick up this wrench in a second.
Would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer, seal Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
Alright, now this game does have elements of survival horror. So when the games get to, like a scarier part, like when the splicer was attacking us, I'm going to try to be quiet just to preserve the suspense. Because if she's like drilling away and I'm talking over it, it kind of ruins the atmosphere. So let's go ahead and pick this up.
Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
Yeah, no big deal.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on him. Let's talk wig. You're a wig chopper. This little fish ain't worth telling it with no big daddy. Yellow always have been. You'll be no better off with metal daddy, little fish. See you floating
angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute. He's still breathing. It's alright. I know he'll be an angel soon.
Well, that was comforting.
You all right, Boyle? First time plasmid's a real kick from a mule, but there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
Alright, so the game will have some puzzle elements too, involving the plasmids, so they're typically not hard to figure out. So it's just going to take a minute every once in a while to observe the surroundings. Just to see what life was like. 2 weeks only. Better get our tickets. So this is the combat system. You'll basically have access to plasmids with your left hand and weapons with your right hand. So let's take a second to just look around. This is Eve, which you may have noticed in the left-hand corner is the blue, and that's what allows us to use the plasmids. Oh, I think we got company. Yeah, the 1-2 punch is effective against these early splicers. So, as you can see, it takes out most of them without much trouble. Oh, this place is falling apart. And get used to that. If you're playing along, you'll be using that a lot during these early games.
Listen, I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe. I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
Alright, so I'm going to sneak around. I know there's people up here. So, a first aid kit, that is what refills your health. And a pet bar fills up your health as well. So, in loving memory of Winston. Can't read that last name. May give him a Google, see if he has anybody important.
And none. Why aren't you here? Why is it today and
Check
not
this out.
then?
I think she was singing to her baby, right?
Plasma's changed everything. They destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
Okay, yeah, so, Happy New Year's, 1959. That's pretty much when things went to crap. But there's some stuff we gotta do in this room before we get going. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Here we go. Come on. Jeez. Had to work for that one.
Charlie, where you going?
Charlie! Okay. The slices are taken care of. What we're looking for... Well, right now we're just kind of looking, getting money and first aid kits, but... there will be 2 audio diaries we're looking for here. But here's another basic combat principle you'll need to learn. It's hitting wet splicers. So, remember, Pikachu taught us that water conducts electricity. Alright, so here's the first audio diary.
Another New Year's, another night alone. I'm out and you're still
Did y'all see that little sister? Alright, like I said, don't want to talk over the audio diaries either. But here's the second one.
Hey, Brenda, you care to tell me what you know? The size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now? Nah, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare, trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune trying to catch a little diversion. And all they can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed. Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute?
So this game is very graphic in nature, so if you do not like graphic content, then I would turn away.
Turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count.
I'll let you know when you can look again.
Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it. That's the big daddy. She got it on him. He keeps her safe.
Alright. You can look again. They disappeared very quickly, didn't they? Okay, so I have the new Bioshock, so you get these golden film reels. Not what I was trying to do. But I will be looking for all their locations as well. I don't really know what to make of those things. I don't know if we'll keep them in, if we'll just have a episode dedicated to showing them off. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with those. I'll probably watch them on my own time at least, because they're new to the Ultimate Edition or whatever it's called, the one that just came out last year. So. Let's see. Oh, yeah, if you drink too much alcohol, your guy will get a little tipsy, but it doesn't last too terribly long. Where's this wanting me to go? Right. So this part isn't actually that hard. It's the first of many ambushes that you'll encounter in this game, but as you see, the water here makes it really easy. I think someone may... Yeah, I was going to say. Oh. Yeah, there they are. You see, not that hard. I've never... I was gonna say, I've never actually stayed around and fought everybody. Or just even see what even happens. Probably not. The event probably doesn't trigger until you get this far down. Alright.
Oh, Christ! You're trapped! Gonna try to override the exit from here.
So tell me, friend, which one of the bitches sent you? The KGB wolf or the CIA jackal? Here's the news. Rapture isn't
Alright, so that's going to do it for this episode. Well, I guess we'll... Alright, yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. The next episode will be the Medical Pavilion. It's rather lengthy. It's not linear like this episode was. This episode is pretty much just going the straight path. This one is going to have a lot of backtracking. We're going to get a couple more plasmids, I think. I think at least 2. There may be more, I'm not even sure. And as you can see, that shows us that there are 2 little sisters and a director's commentary in this episode, or in this level. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. It's going to be a fun Let's Play. Go ahead and subscribe so you know when episode 2 will be out, and I will see you guys then.